This is the video for the week ending Friday, December the 17th, and I'm only going to show the indices and the McClellan numbers because we're looking for an overall direction in the market. We have been, as a McClellan index, McClellan oscillator, under the neutral line since the beginning of October, with the exception of 1, 2, 3 days over here at the beginning of December. So this is why the Summation Index continues to add to the negative side, now down 104. So you can see the Summation Index is so deeply, deeply oversold. We had a low here, which was the lowest of the year. This was a low, 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 and now look at this. This is really deeply oversold. So do we see any indications in the three major indices? Well, here's the Dow Jones Industrial Index, and you can see that it got support sometime in the day right there, which is right about the 50 on the Chiku span. So that proved to be support. So that could be an area of possible bounce. So let's take a look at that on Monday. Possible bounce. NASDAQ gets support at 161.8% Fibonacci set that we drew. That's the one that starts with its 0 point here down at the bottom of COVID to the recovery, and then the pullback back to support on the cloud. And we drew those Fibonacci's and extended them, stopping at 178.6 and now getting support at 161.8. That could be possible support. The S&P, meanwhile, gets support on the 50 moving average. There's a couple of Fibonacci's that we have right here, but one of them also has resistance at 178.6, and now it's pulled back down. But the key thing here is the support on the 50. Look at the Chiku span for all of these three indices under the candles, meaning it's got some work to do to break any higher by this barrier, the ceiling here of the candles. NASDAQ, its Chiku span is also under, and the Dow Jones, clearly its Chiku span is under as well. The volatility index is still fairly high. The comfort range is down below 18, and we're now up in the area of the 20s and the 22s. But look at that. It's pretty much churning around in the cloud, and look at where it stopped. Chiku span stopped right below the cloud. So that was resistance. So there's some indication that there could be a push upwards next week, maybe the last 2 weeks of the year, a little bit of Santa Claus rally. But we really have to be looking out 4 to 8 weeks from now when the Summation Index tells us that we're going to have another correction in the market.